like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it.
Just bought
I
it.
see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. I want it. I got it.
Yeah, we're not getting DNC'd for this.
Oh, fuck, we're live.
We're live, baby. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Welcome back to 3 Sex, everybody. You already know who it is. We got my main man, marqoguapo up here. We got the main homegirl, Miss Kei-otic over here. It's your boy, Big Taeny.
Big Taeny.
What are we talking about today, dude? We just had a fire episode.
Bunch of shit went down since last week.
Yeah, dude. Actually, I wanna shine light first on the fucking free melee stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, because honestly, that's been all over Twitter. Like literally, Twitter has been a mess lately.
Yep, free melee.
Honestly.
So yeah. Just a breakdown for you guys that don't know. So this all started a few weeks back when it was the Big House. It was a Smash tournament online, the Big House, probably gonna be the biggest one. And they were using a thing called Slippy, which is what they use for melee now, to get like rollback, to make it feel like as offline as possible. But right when the tournament was about to start, Nintendo hit him with a cease and desist, and just pretty much shut down the whole tournament. Yeah. And then last weekend, yesterday, Splatoon finals were on, right? They were supposed to be on, but Nintendo canceled the stream because the teams that were in the finals had hashtag free melee in their team names. They were supporting the Smash community. On top of all that shit, they stopped production, or not? They did stop production of the custom Etika Joy-Cons, which profits were all going towards mental health awareness, mental health institutes. Nintendo stopped. They also sent the guy who created those a cease and desist letter to stop making them, which doesn't make any sense because they were literally. It wasn't like he was making new Joy-Cons. He was literally taking apart old Joy-Cons, putting pretty much a new shell on it, and then selling it and not taking any profit and sending it, giving it all to charity. So,
if I were to be honest,
Nintendo.
Nintendo wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for the fans and the community and all the literally all the support. So for all of this to happen, it's just a huge slap in the face.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck Nintendo for all that. They make such lovable games, lovable franchises. Everyone's fans of their games, but as a corporation, they're back on that bullshit. They're always just playing Big Brother, and it's kind of annoying because Sonic for Sega, for example, if it's there's a Sega, a Sonic fan game, fan made game, and then Sega was all in support of it. But if we do anything for Nintendo's games, emulate it or try to make it better, they'll take it down. But it's dude, we love these games so much that we want to play them. We want the support from you guys. Why aren't you giving it to us?
The funny part for me, right, is from a legal standpoint, and I'm not don't get it twisted. I'm not a lawyer or anything. I've never studied, I've studied a little bit of business law for my, business administration degree in undergrad, but that was the most of it. From a legal standpoint, it's kind of funny because emulation, because that's what Slippy is technically. Yeah. It's an extension to Dolphin, which is a Wii emulator, or slash GameCube emulator, for PC that allows people to emulate whatever games that they find online, and emulation technically is not illegal.
No,
there is a little bit of a gray area around it, which is probably what. Well, this seems to be what Nintendo's kind of banking it all on, because they want everybody else to think that hey, emulation is illegal. But in reality, it's not. There's proof out there. You just got to go find it. Numerous sources out there on Twitter, online, whatever, that emulation technically is not illegal. As long as they own a copy of the game, they are allowed to possess it in any which way, shape, or form that they would like, to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So for me, right, I have a physical copy of Melee in my closet.
Yep.
So, if I were to get an ISO off of, somewhere on the internet for Melee, I can.
Yeah.
I technically own the game. Right? So, and that's the funny part too, because specifically for Melee isn't even sold anywhere online or offline.
Yeah, that's the thing too. If if Nintendo were to make Melee readily available somewhere, or just port it, we wouldn't have like this problem. But they don't want to do that because they keep their fucking games like locked up, and it's annoying.
Yeah, it's really stupid. I actually stumbled upon an article yesterday, I think, on Twitter. It was just a thread of just the entire situation and a similar situation, but this time on Valve and Steam's side of things. So this person actually took time out of the day to make a whole entire thread with sources cited and everything. It was like a whole. I was like, this is tight to read. I have not read some like a work like this in a while, especially in this type of format. But basically, they compared the situation with Nintendo and how harmful it is that they're like what they're doing right now to hinder the any community based operation of a tournament or competitive scene of any game of theirs that they currently own.
Yep.
They compared it to Valve and how Gaben and the entire Steam company had handled previous situations with modders, emulators, stuff like that. They actually, believe it or not, Half-Life 1 being one of the most modded games of like all time, probably. They actually, Valve actually took in some of the people that created some of those mods and everything, and took them in to the fucking company to make shit for them, which is crazy, right? Because like it's like, I mean, if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. You know what I mean? Like if they're making really good, if they're making a really really solid product that people are genuinely interested in, and there is a genuine demand for it, why would you not capitalize on it? And capitalize, I mean, like investing into because you gotta put put it back into perspective, right? Like these people were genuinely interested in what they were doing, and they thought that they could make something better out of what they currently had. And Valve was just like, hey, this is dope. We like what you're doing with this. It's actually making it a lot more. It's actually making the experience that we originally wanted a lot more enjoyable for the people that are that are currently into it. Why don't you make stuff for us? You can get paid. You can have the creativity you want. I mean, obviously within I don't know what there's a whole contract and everything, but it's like,
yeah,
what's the thought process here? My whole thing is the thought process. It's really not that hard, and I mean, I say that, but obviously there's still a bunch of legalities and everything behind it, and I'm not combating any of that. But in general, what I'm saying is the mere principle of what Nintendo was doing goes against any sort of value, any moral code that exists within not only even just like gaming, but like in any sort of like media. You know what I mean? Music, movies, TV, fuck if I know. You know what I mean? Like it's. And it's a whole other situation too with those types of media. But point remains, like there's a lot that they could be doing, but they're not going to, because of the fact that they want to hold on to whatever.
Bunch of greedy bastards.
And obviously it's all. I mean, we live in fucking capitalist America. Like what's the fucking what's not driven by money nowadays? It's.
Watch, like when they come out with this statement, the thing I can see, it's probably gonna be like, we want Nintendo fans to enjoy Nintendo games on Nintendo consoles.
That's bullshit.
Shit like that. They're definitely gonna say something like that. They haven't even tweeted like since the weekend.
No, they haven't.
No, people are like, we are like, me and Nintendo community, we're all ready to fire right now. We're ready to go in. But yeah, that's like the thing. They'll be like, if it's not on Nintendo, then it's not good. Shut it down. But that also doesn't make sense. Like, why did they stop those Etika Joy-Cons,
Yeah.
It's because they're not making money off of it.
Makes me a little confused because I thought one of my theories was like, did they shut down like the whole like Slippy mod thing because they wanted to take credit for it? Or
I think it's because it was like emulation on a PC.
Yeah.
They'd rather have it. But like it wouldn't be a problem if Nintendo just made Melee readily available on the Switch or something, with like online support, with all that, but they won't do it.
Yeah,
they don't want.
They know that they don't. This is the thing, is because they Nintendo being as family oriented as of a company as they can be, right? Because I mean they dominate that entire sector of the industry of like family oriented social entertainment is Nintendo's entire domain, right? When it comes down to something like Melee, obviously, with all the tech and everything and how far the games come, from being just like literally just a multiplayer party game to now a several $1,000 esport technically, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo as a company just does not focus on that. That is not their thing. They do not focus on competition. They do not focus on any sort of sport, any sort of competitive notion to their titles. If they were to come out with an updated version of Melee for the Switch or anything, whether it was Melee HD that people were speculating years ago, whether it's literally just a port to the Switch, they will not do it justice, and they know that. They will not, like, literally anything. Like, there's a bare minimum that we as the Melee community technically, they know as a whole that they will readily accept as a proper replacement to the original game itself. They know what they want. They don't want that. They don't want anything changed. If they do want stuff changed, it better be additions to what you couldn't do before, but not in terms of they still want everything to remain the same because that's what the game was built on, and its entire foundation is built on the game itself.
Don't fix anything.
Just do not patch anything. Do not change anything about the characters. Don't change anything about the stages. How the game works. Do not touch it. They want it just that, basically.
And get the guy who did Slippy to do online.
Exactly. Nintendo knows they can't do that, so they're not even trying. They're doubling down on the fact that they can't. It's crazy, right?
How can they not? Oh no, billion-dollar company.
But that's the thing though, because but that's the thing. They literally can't because that's not how they do things.
Right.
Again, they're family oriented and or social entertainment, right? Nothing about them is what's the last thing that they made competitive? ARMS. No shot on ARMS players, but where the fuck is ARMS? That shit died off hella quick. Like,
and when they try to do competitive Smash Ultimate, it's not competitive.
No, hell
items
no.
On, like,
they threw items
players.
on. They said, oh yeah, here's this 16-person, 24-person invitational from when the game released. All items are on. You're playing on the Wii boxing stage, for one thing. Like,
dude, oh my god, and it's so crazy. This reminds me of the time Evo 2013 when the Melee community raised like nearly $100,000 for breast cancer research to get into Evo.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo said, "Fuck no, shut it down, don't do it." But eventually they loosened up. But at the time when they said hell no, people were pissed. Like, we did all this shit. That's so sad. We did all this shit just to get our game into the venue, and you're saying no.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. The funny thing too, right? I want to point out also that I got from that article on Twitter. Honestly, I gotta maybe put that in the I gotta link that somewhere in the description. Actually, people want to find out more about it. But they actually pointed out that the release of Super Mario 3D All Stars.
Oh yeah, emulation.
Emulation at its literal shittiest. I kid you not. They didn't change any. If anything, the game. It was proven the game runs better on an emulator than it does on the actual Switch that the game was made. They made the game. They literally directly ported the game to the Switch in a physical cartridge. You would not be getting the same, experience as if you were to play on an emulator.
Yeah, and
it's hilarious.
They changed some things in the 64 version, so speedrunners can't speedrun it. They have to use it.
Yeah, they have to use an emulator.
Which is like
fucking
wild.
funny, dude.
So wild.
It's like they can't even do their own job correctly, which is the funny part too. Because I'm not gonna lie, because I also indulged. That was just the nostalgia behind me, but
yeah, of course.
It being Super Mario and SM64 Sunshine. Maybe not Galaxy, that's neither here nor there, were regarded as some of the best platformers of their generations. People ate that shit up. Sold 5.8 million copies.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Until March. You better get it till March.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. They
So-
they did a really shitty port because they know people would eat it up for the nostalgia factor. It's a timed release, so there's incentive for people to buy now because there was a chance nobody would get it anymore. Like, how do you not see, like, literally everything? They don't care. They really just don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about the fans. If they did, that they would actually just make a good port that, is as close to, the real game itself and or runs better, if anything, to the point where emulation isn't needed.
Right.
No time release window, because if you really want people to tap into the nostalgia, why not make it readily available for everybody? Why does it have to be only until March?
Because
they just don't care, dude. They literally don't care. It's all about money.
It is
it's
all about
hilarious.
money.
It's hilarious.
That's why they only made it available to March. They did the same thing with Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, because they re-released it for the first time in the U.S. and it's only staying here till March.
Fucking insane. I don't even know what that game is. You said it was Fire Emblem?
Yeah, I got it. I have it. I have like this limited edition one somewhere back there.
I'm saying, dude, like, it's
fuck Nintendo, but it's like, oh, it's so frustrating because like they make a lot of games that I love. So like, of course I'm gonna buy it.
It's hard to hate it sometimes.
It is hard. It's so hard, but it's like, god damn it. Like, until I'm waiting for them. Like, again, I need to wait for what they're gonna say, if anything at all. They're probably gonna say nothing at all. To be honest, they're probably just gonna brush it off.
Or the same thing, like, we care about our fans. Like, nothing matters more to us than our fans.
Some bullshit like that. Like, quit lying.
They really just don't care. Like, it's
quit lying. Like,
and see, that's the funny part too, is because of everything that's already happened. Like, there's no they have an easy way out. You know what I mean? People have already bought those copies of 3D All Stars. People have already done this, that, and the third. Like, they have the grounds to do that, and they have the power. I mean, obviously they're the fucking company that made this shit, but like, there's no reason why they would need to backtrack on anything. Had they actually done something that was, I mean, obviously what they're doing currently is still really wrong, but unless they like royally fucked up, like legally and or something else, like there really isn't much we can do, I think, in terms of where we're at right now. And I hate to say it like that, but
yeah, that's true. Just gotta wait it out. We gotta see.
Yeah, honestly, it's a shitty situation, and I hope Smash community gets
Smash
to get out of it better.
This is also like the first time in a long time where Melee and Ultimate are
band it together. Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
crazy.
we out here.
Yeah.
Free Melee. Free Melee.
It's crazy. Anyway, that's not the only thing that's happened in fucking gaming that's fucked up. I know Kay's got this this on her mind recently after pulling Daddy Dong. Big Daddy Zong.
Big
Daddy.
Dong. Big Zong Dong. Big Zong Dong.
So some stuff has been happening with Genshin lately, and this all started because of Zhang Li. So he's like, he's the god of Geo. He's like supposed to be super strong. They released like so many trailers, and everybody was just super hyped. We all thought he was like a super like, buff 5-star DPS. But when he was released, we like everybody like tried him out, or people who got him, and we were kind of like, he's like not that strong. We were kind of wondering, like, did we get the wrong weapon? Did we get the wrong artifacts? Are we just shitty players, or is he like a bad character? And then there's been a lot of people on the Chinese server who has like realized that a lot of his skills are locked within his constellation. Normally, when you get a constellation, it's if you reroll a character. Constellations, I would say, are like the icing on a cake. They're not required. Like, you can just make a character strong if you want to. Mm-hmm. However, when you get a 5-star, you just expect a 5-star is strong, It doesn't matter if it's like a support or like a DPS. They should be strong in their field. But with Zhongli, that's not really the case. He it's been said that like he's like a support. However, he's still not even a good support either. He's supposed to support like Geo users, but he needs Geo users to support him in return. So it's like really weird. And so people have said that we have to like say something like in the next survey so that MiHoYo will notice. Um but it's weird because people are like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with him. You guys are just spoiled." And then other people are like,
What?
No, there's actually something wrong with him." Which is which also like concerns me because people have said that if we don't say anything, they would continue to nerf future 5 stars, and for us to make them like better 5 stars, we have to keep rolling 5 stars, which is really hard because honestly, I want to say Primo Gems are kind of hard to get, and in a way they're kind of stingy because like if you like grind out like a level, you'll get like maybe I don't know 125, which is not even a single wish. And without the support of players, MiHoYo and Genshin wouldn't really be where they are right now. And Genshin ended up getting Game of the Year too, and we get a total of 800 Primo Gems, which is half of a 10 pull. And in a way, I'm like, okay, honestly, Primo Gems is a fictional currency. Okay, like I'm not saying, hey, yeah, give us money. No. You have an infinite amount of Primo Gems. Like you should at least, be a little nicer to your players.
A free roll.
Just a free 10 pull. We're not asking for much. And like, it's already been leaked that certain 5 stars are already nerfed. And the thing is, with Zhongli, he was actually super buff in the beta testing, but they just nerfed him. So now I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm really hoping that they might listen to us. Hopefully. Because if they just continue nerfing, then it's just gonna kind of like, I guess, suck the fun out of the game, Because like, I don't know, they just hyped up like Zhongli so much, and for this to happen, it's not that great, Also, not only that, but he's kind of like the guardian of like Liyue, which is like a region based in China, so he should be important. But at the moment, he's not that important.
Ooh, she said.
Oh God, I don't. It pains me to say it, but it's true. Ooh. You hype him up so much, and now he's just, summoning pillars, and then, oh, I need help, and we're like, no, you're supposed to help others. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll be here in the Xiao waiting room.
I don't know, like literally, and this comes from fucking my gotcha experience with FGO. Like, obviously, every game works differently, and there's not like one way to do gotcha. So I like hella feel where Kei is coming with how like not readily available Primo Gems are, because like I'll play like a node in FGO, or like I'll complete like a story, like an entire like story chapter, and get like a quartz and some materials. Cool. Yeah. Maybe out of that whole entire story, like the whole entire story, that entire story section, with every single chapter, I'll get like maybe like a certain amount of quartz and whatever materials they give me per whatever quest. When I play Genshin, and mind you guys, I'm not the Kei actually carried me, like has been carrying me for the past like literal weeks. I've been trying to get back into it, and I have. I shit you not. Every time I open a chest, I do any of my dailies, I do any ley lines that come about up on the map, it literally feels like I'm getting nothing in terms of Primo Gems. I'll get like 80, which is half of literally one summon, and I'm just like, dude, this, for the amount of time it takes for literally, and I kid you not, Kei and everybody else that plays Genshin in our circle can attest to this. That's at least like AR 45 plus can attest that literally you get like nothing.
It's so painful.
You get like nothing for grinding the fucking game, even past its point of grinding. They literally, and you were telling me this like literally like last week or like the week before. There's no content out. Aside from literally like when Zhongli came out and then the new banner came out, literally there's no other content for you to do. You were just grinding fucking nodes, and you still just get nothing. It's actually just fucking hilarious. It literally is pain, but I get it. I mean, I was in that state too. I mean, FGO, like NAFGO, went on like for like 2 or 3 years. I think like the last like 2 or 3 years. Not even, no. The game came out in like 2016. I mean. So for like the last like 2 years, I think. And somebody, if you're also an FGO player and you watch this, maybe correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I haven't played in a while. But we've always, so FGO in general, we don't have a global server. It's always NA or Japan. NA server is technically 2 years behind Japan. It will always be 2 years behind Japan because the game came out 2 years later, after Japan came out in NA. Everything that Japan's got for any of their promotional material, any banners, any new story updates, anything for like an event, like a crossover event, a collaborative event, they've always gotten a healthy amount of quartz and, you know, ascension materials, enhancement materials, and everything. A new story node comes up for us, we get like 3, which is enough for one single.
Yikes.
So it's like, dude, we get it.
Pain.
Pay
If anything, and I'm not knocking on MiHoYo because I know that this is gacha that we're talking about, right? So,
right.
Genshin has a pity system. They have you know a mercy system that if you do not pull a high tier or a high rarity character within a certain amount of pulls, you are guaranteed on your nth roll to get a guaranteed whatever. FGO doesn't have any of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
All RNG.
It's all RNG. Our literal like 5-star pull rate is like 0.01, like less than that. 0.00 like 4 or 5 or some shit like that. I don't know. It's really fucking low. So I honestly just resonate with where Kei's at right now with Genshin because I'd be fucking pissed. And it's actually really funny that you mentioned that they are doing a survey because, and I feel like a lot more companies should do this, or at least people within their community should take it seriously. Listen to your fans, dude. And if you are a fan of your game, please take those surveys seriously because your game will suffer if you don't. And, you know, consequently, the game will suffer because if the devs don't choose to acknowledge what their fans want or what their fans need, then it's just a shitty time all around. Which is why I was like, dude, honestly, I mean, and FGO had their fair share of, you know, surveys where they ask for genuine feedback and everything, and I done my due diligence. But I mean, same thing with all you Genshin players, y'all better turn the fuck up for that survey, dude, because literally,
turn the fuck up for real.
Zhongli needs your help, and literally every other, because I know, and I don't want like Kei to spoil it or anything, because obviously, you know, it was leaked, but for those 5 stars that are going to like get nerfed in the next patch, you know, you might end up being able to save them, because I don't know, man.
Honestly, I would hate to see Genshin like go down so fast. It's only been out for like what,
a month, 2 months,
a little over 2 months, and like they have like surveys after every like maybe new patch. They're like, oh hey, how's like this character, like how's like the story, how's like the mechanics, like do you have any problem with it, stuff like that. So I'm really hoping, like, honestly, when I see it on Twitter, it's literally 50-50. Some people are like, guys, we have to do something about this, and then the other half are like, nah, he's fine. I'm like, guys, it's not just about Zhongli. What about the other 5 stars that are coming out?
Yeah, eventually, right?
Before Zhongli came out, it was the child banner, and he actually feels like a 5-star. Like 0 constellation, he's like really, really strong. So for Zhongli to be so hyped up only for like this to happen, it's just so weird. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, you want money, but this is just so like uncalled for. He's like, okay, he's a god for like God's sakes. Like Venti, he's pretty broken. But Zhongli, I thought I was doing something wrong. I was like, I want him on my team for sure. This is all I had in my mind. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to have fucking BTS.
But he sucks.
And he's not even on my main lineup. And I'm just like, oh god, all right, maybe later. Maybe later when you're stronger.
Maybe the next one.
That's tough.
God.
Yeah.
I just feel so betrayed.
I mean, I would too, and like you were saying earlier, right? About they should nerf higher rarity or I guess any sort of character, to be honest, really. But I mean, for the higher rarity ones that are pretty difficult to get. With any other game, like, and I know we talked about this with like we definitely talked about this with Smash Ultimate, Marco, but like for like Tekken and stuff too, you shouldn't technically nerfing your characters isn't necessarily the way to do it. If anything, you should buff the weak ones.
Yeah, that's one thing I like when they do in Smash. When they buff everyone, like every patch.
Yeah, like I mean,
of course, nerf like the OP ones, sure, but like
if it's absolutely game breaking. But like what about like last Ultimate patch, right? You know who got a buff that I wasn't expecting? Ness.
Oh yeah, he got buff, hella buff for some reason.
Yeah, just for whatever reason, I'm like, okay, this is sick. Like, you know. And then I don't know who did they nerf anybody from that last patch?
They buff Pikachu. Why the fuck would you buff Pikachu?
Like,
which I mean, it's fine. Buff everyone.
Yeah.
Buffs over nurse, of course.
Yeah. Just in general, and I know like we've probably said the same thing about Tekken 2 and everything. Kei, like I mean, I know Gigas has been like a weird character ever since launch, and and actually from the last patch, because I was talking about it with some of the other homies, like Lily didn't get anything.
Yeah,
from
Lily's
season 4.
Still pretty.
It's almost like they like fail or like they like don't want to like, acknowledge her existence.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
And I don't know. They buffed up Lars a little bit, which is good.
Which is great.
Yeah, in Tag 2, he was just super buff. Like you can pair him up with anybody, and they'd be like a good team. And as soon as like Tekken 7 dropped, everybody was like, "What happened to my main?"
I can't believe my main.
Whack ass character.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, my point still stands. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really do any good for your game to just have like shitty characters in general. If anything, just make everybody good. Because if there's gonna be something, you know, that somebody's gonna have that they'll have, you know, a definite advantage over another character. Then why not give that other character something else too that gives them the upper edge? I feel like that would, one, make the game more fun, and then two, would increase the, you know, the popularity of said character that wasn't necessarily popular to begin with.
Yep.
Per se.
Agreed.
But I don't know. I mean, companies are doing everything. I mean, yeah, we already talked about it like that, but yeah, it just sucks to see, like, you know, our characters that we genuinely do want to see, like, you know, do well, and they just aren't doing anything. I don't know. It is what it is.
Like, we want to see like our game succeed, but there are times it's just kind of a little hard to support.
Yep.
So they're just kind of like, I'll play the game, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. I guess
we'll play the game. Oh, you guys playing anything? Anything new?
Genshin, the usual.
Yeah.
I'll be over here crying.
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. This shit's sick. Because
Ooh.
there are no like launch PS5 games that got my attention, so I'm just getting like PS4 games now.
Yeah.
I know Cyberpunk comes out this week, so I'm trying to beat Ghost of Tsushima, but it's way bigger than I thought it'd be. It's actually fucking huge. Like, it's a big ass game. There's like so many side quests. I haven't even like started the main quest because I'm doing all these side quests. It's dope though. I like it a lot. It's a lot easier than I thought. Japanese dub. Play it in Japanese dub. If you play it in English dub, it doesn't feel right. But it's so weird because when they move their mouths, they're speaking in English, but Japanese comes out. I'm like, it should be the opposite, like, right? Like, it's
you would have thought that they would have had like, you know, a different animations for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all like the first Western game I played in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Because
I enjoying it though.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's very fun.
Nice.
You? How about you?
Fuck. I got Diamond and Apex finally. Poggers. I did want to try for D3, but I don't have a consistent group to stack with for ranked. And honestly, anything like above plat, if you don't have like a group to stack with for ranked, then you're already at a disadvantage unless you're really good at adapting and playing with other people every other game. But you know, that's solo queue shit.
3 stacks Apex.
That would be sick, honestly. I would literally.
Oh my fuck! Me and Kei run.
They're just running for their life. Like they don't have any. They don't have any guns. No loot or anything. Nope. Just like run.
I'm just trying to live. Keanu's killing.
Oh, God, what did I call it? I called it reverse ammo. I'm like, hey, what's that? And you're like, reserve ammo.
Yeah. So like, okay. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay, so believe it or not, fucking, I was about to say chat. Well, we're not even streaming. Believe it or not, you guys, fucking Kay was like actually intrigued by Apex a little bit, so she's like, maybe I'll try it out. I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, if she had any questions, I would answer them for her. She goes into the range, and for those of you that don't play Apex, if you go into the range, there's a whole they have every gun available to you to practice with on dummies or like training dummies in the range, and it has all their specific ammo types, all the attachments per each gun, everything, healing items, shields, everything is available to you. She picked up a gun. I was like, okay, tight. She's gonna try out a certain gun. She didn't grab any ammo for it because obviously when you grab a gun by itself and no ammo, it'll only come with however many bullets are in the magazine. For just the gun until you find ammo. So she was out here, emptying mags and everything, just mag dumping, and then she goes to reload, and then she's like, "Wait, what does that mean?" I was like, "What?" And then she's like, "Wait, what'd you say again?"
I said, how do I control the reverse ammo or something?
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
he's like, "Wait, what's reverse ammo?"
Yeah.
I was like.
Shut up, Markel.
And then I look at her stream, and she's completely out of bullets. No ammo for the gun whatsoever. I'm like, you mean reserve ammo?
I'm dead.
That was sick, dude. I hate English.
Look, I may be stupid.
That's it.
And that's sweet. That's sweet.
I may be stupid.
Hey, if we did 3 stacks for Apex, I would not be opposed. That would be tight.
Leave a thumbs up if you want.
Yeah, if you want 3 stacks Apex episode, that'd be sick.
I'll grind a lot so I won't embarrass myself.
Yeah, there you go. I'm saying Kay's gonna be Predator next season. Watch, she's gonna get Apex Pred next season.
Apex Predator.
Yeah, highest rank.
But
I haven't really been playing much aside from that. I do have a little bit of a backlog to get through.
Yeah,
and I was actually talking about it with stream today earlier. Since I do have some downtime before the next split starts the season for ranked in Apex, I have maybe 8 or maybe a week now, I think. I do want to chip away at the backlog a little bit. I know I still have DMC4 SE to go through, just the main playthrough with Nero, and then eventually I want to do Virgil's playthrough.
That reminds me. I need a DMC5.
Yeah,
SE.
get SE, dude. That shit is.
Might controls everything.
That's my guy right there.
Die.
I got that to finish. I got Persona 5 because Markel, Kay, my homie B-Boy Rocket, they've all been telling me, dude. They're just like, dude, when are we getting Persona 5? When are we getting Persona 5? I was like, and at first, I wish I had something. I'm just gonna put an imaginary Kasumi over here. I would have streamed P5 lately, or just I guess throughout the past few months. It's just that the move kind of made it difficult to do with my capture card and everything. So I do want to get back on that. So P5R is definitely on the menu. Game. Yep. Also a long one. 3 Houses. I still haven't finished
Long-ass game.
I still haven't finished yet. And I was doing Blue Lions first. I'm still on my Blue Lions playthrough. I have the rest to do. I forgot. Do I do what's the order I go in? Blue Lions, Golden Deer.
No.
No?
Wait for me.
Actually, yes. Actually, I say Blue Lions, Black Eagle, and then Golden Deer because Golden Deer is like a nice middle ground ending.
Okay. Because I heard Black Eagles was a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's good, but I wanted to say that for later. I don't know. I mean,
you can honestly interchange between Golden Deer and Black Eagle.
Okay.
Because I did like the Black Eagle playthrough a lot.
You did.
Yes.
Oh shit.
No, shut up, my girl.
See, I would have a Fire Emblem merch, but I'm not that big of a fan yet. I will be after I play it, but
definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely on the menu.
All my charms are
upcoming. How about upcoming games? You guys looking forward to any of those?
P5
No,
Scramble.
not really.
P5 Scramble! You
Yeah!
are something to make you weak, but I got penalty.
When does that come out?
February 23rd, 2021. Woo! It's coming out for PS4, Switch, and Steam. Woo!
Oh, it's going to Steam?
It's coming to Steam. It's gonna sell like fucking hotcakes. You best believe I'm getting all 3 versions.
You getting all 3 versions?
Hell yeah!
Okay, so somebody explain to me then what P5 Scramble is, because I don't.
P5 Scramble is a direct sequel off Persona 5. Direct sequel, like right after. I don't want to say the ending, but like right after that happens, the thieves are back together and they're trying to and they're like, yeah, it's a lot. Thieves are back together. How do I say this without spoiling anything?
Wait, no, I got this. So I played the demo. Demo is not really like spoilery. It's just the beginning. So the thieves are back. It's summer vacation, and they're like, "Hey guys, let's go on like a camping trip." And then so I think Ryuji was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go like buy some shit and go shopping. You want to come with me?" And then so Joker's like, "Yeah." And then like for some weird reason, they step into some like realm that's not the same as like the previous game. They're like, wait a second,
You're like, this feels.
why do you look different? Why do I look different?
Why is my mask back? What the fuck is going on?
And like the first villain looks like Kyari Pamu, and some shit happens, and it's just very, very exciting.
It's sick though. It's a Mosu game, so it's a lot of button mashing.
Oh, okay, so that's what I was gonna say. It's a Muso fighter then.
It's a Muso fighter.
So that's something I can get behind. I like me some Muso.
Yeah, me too. I just like, it's kind of dumb sometimes, but I just like, all you gotta do is like press one button for the most part. But P5, the demo is so fun. I played it too. It's mad fun.
Is it gonna be long? Like, is it gonna?
I don't think it's gonna be as long as P5 or P5R. It's probably only gonna be like 40 hours main story, 50 hours.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, we came in waiting for like months.
Is it a full release? Like
It's
a full MSRP,
everything.
Okay. Yep.
Like everything, like down to the core English VA. If you're into that, I played it. I played in both. But it's gonna be dope. I've waited because when did it release in Japan? Like last year, right? Or this year?
Basically, almost the same exact date. I would say February 20th.
Yeah. It did. Like, and then everyone in America's like, when the fuck are we getting it? And then
it was us.
Everyone at Al is like, oh shit, man. And then here's the thing. That trailer was like, it got leaked, and then the video got took down, so you can't even find it on YouTube anymore.
You sent it to me, and then I clicked on it. I'm like, oh, I'll watch this later. And you're like, never mind. It got deleted. I'm like, oh.
It's gone. I think they were gonna announce it because what's today? The 7th. They're probably gonna show like because the Game Awards is Thursday. They're probably gonna show it at the Game Awards. But somebody at Atlas probably uploaded it early. Shout out you. You're the goat for that.
You're the goat for that, yeah.
You're probably fired now, but it's okay.
Man, it's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's
the music is so good in that game. I'm so excited.
You have like metal remixes of Last Surprise.
Ooh.
Pretty much it's all metal. It's so sick.
Okay. That's a definite cop. That's a definite cop for me then.
So
I love my
definite cop. But yeah.
You know that actually I hikey want to if I did cop it, I want to cop it on Switch. Muso fighters are godlike on the Switch.
Yeah, godlike on Switch. You just fucking bring it anywhere.
Yeah, that shit is.
I'm definitely gonna
like a motherfucker.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna buy it on PS4 just to like compare the two.
It'll probably run better on Steam. Let's be honest.
It'll probably run best on Steam, and it's gonna sell so good on Steam because Persona 4 Golden did so well. Alex was like, "Oh shit, maybe we should put more games on Steam." Mm-hmm. Here it is. It's just so dope.
Yeah. I do want a physical copy though, just for my collection.
Dude, physical. This is like a general thing. I don't mean to like stray away from it because it's hype, but like, have you guys noticed how like physical copies are starting to like not actually be a thing? Like, it's getting harder to find physical copies of like legitimate like certain. I hate it.
I love physical copies.
I'm saying
I literally
put up my
nice.
Yeah.
I love physical copies.
This is crazy too. Here, let me pull this shit out real quick. Actually, just talking about it, but I got this fucking.
Ooh.
Oh. Hi, Markel.
Hi, Kei. as we wait for Keanu. What you
Back.
got?
I got, surprisingly enough, and they had these in our area. I
Oh?
got these.
What is that? I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
These.
I've never seen that.
So these, you guys, if you don't know, these are physical copies, and mind you, there's no disc in here because Apex Legends is only only available digitally.
So
There's no disc, no disc. It's a code, and literally all it is, it's they're like editions of the game, and they come with certain like in-game cosmetics and stuff like that. So like there's like a lifeline skin, an exclusive lifeline skin. She has like a little like angel like wings and stuff like that. Like a limited edition weapon skin, banners, coins. So yeah, that's a lifeline one and his bloodhound one. Super dope skin, and literally, I was surprised I found these at GameStop out of all fucking places, if anything, because I know GameStop is just shitting themselves right now as a company.
Yeah, they're down bad.
They are down bad, but bro, I got them for like $8 a piece.
What? That's
Isn't
not
that
bad.
crazy?
Nice.
They retailed for $20
That's
when they
dumb
first
cheap.
came out. Yeah,
Oh, it was on sale.
yeah. They were just like, no, we don't fucking like. Nobody's buying this shit. I'm like, I'll take it. Like physical copies in general, like, bro, there's no disc in here. It's not even like a thing for a disc. It's crazy. I'm not ready for the digital age.
No,
At all.
physical copy, gang.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what this reminds me of? Back when we were kids, we would watch like movies on like VHS tapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my mom would collect a whole bunch of like Disney movies, and I also collected like the Barbie movies. And then on the fourth, I believe like the fourth movie, I couldn't find it on the VHS, and I was like, something's wrong. And then so I see it on DVD at Costco, and I was kind of like, do we have a DVD player? But then I just kind of like ignored it, and then VHS just kind of like dropped. But the cases looked so nice; they looked like
Hell
books.
yeah.
Yep.
I literally bought a game or Hero One.
Yeah. Oh, real. Yes, sir.
Hi, Keanu.
Hello. Oh, that's
Oh.
fast.
I went to the thrift store. I literally bought a VHS today. I don't even have a VHS.
That's sick.
Yeah. Talking about, I was like, yo, yes,
That's
I don't know what
sick.
happened to
the
mine.
world will turn to ash.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if I see something, if it's like $1, I bought it.
Yeah.
I'll probably it'll look cool on my shelf collecting dust.
Same.
But yeah,
Honestly,
I
same.
just got like, physical copies, gang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good that you said that.
speaking of your shelf, I still switched around games in your PS4
What?
cases, so sorry about that.
I didn't even
That's hilarious.
You what?
I think I put Resident 2 in like a different case or something.
Oh my god.
I'm dead. I let my
That is
friend
sick.
borrow that. He's gonna open it up and see Sakura Wars. This fucking weeb. I don't even have it on this.
That is so sick, Kay. You're actually the best for that one. That is tight.
No. My bad.
You're actually the best for that. That is tight.
I gotta text him after we're done with this.
Oh my god.
Please tell me what game was in that case.
Yeah, please, dude. I gotta.
Pretty sure it was Resident Evil 2,
Oh my
the remake,
god.
and then probably Sakura Wars.
Oh my
Oh
I
my
couldn't
God.
switch. I couldn't switch your Switch games because a lot of them were shoot up, so I kind of left it alone.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I was
like
trying
this.
to switch Fire Emblem with Animal Crossing, but it didn't work.
Don't get a dog.
Fucking crying, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. This isn't necessarily an upcoming game because it's already out, but I did finish Ghost Runner, but I
how
haven't
is it?
100%ed it. It's great.
looks-
It's godlike.
Oh.
It's
It
godlike.
looks hella sick. It's
Yeah.
like single player, yeah.
Yeah. It's a first person platformer.
That's
and
dope.
you
So
wield
like,
a katana.
first person platform. What do I think of? What can I name it?
Mirror's Edge.
That's right. Mirror's Edge. What's the other one?
Mm,
Oh my god, it's so popular. It's a popular ass game. I can't even remember. I can't. Portal.
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 I mean, Portal was really good when it came out. No, yeah, I know it's not like upcoming necessarily since it's already out, but I have yet to 100% it, like collect all the because they have bonus like in-game katanas that you find throughout the map if you look hard enough. But I want to eventually get into like actually doing like no death runs, maybe speed running. The speedrun community has actually gone crazy since release. Since they had so much material to work with from the demo before the game dropped, so that's just something that like I wanna probably like tap into maybe after I chip away at the backlog somewhere. But yeah, I mean I don't know. I'm usually just waiting on the next thing. I guess yeah, P5 Scramble. I'm gonna be on y'all with that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fire.
Make me weak.
so
Dude, oh my god!
I know.
Ooh, drop the special edition now!
If anything else, that's like late Christmas gift. Fuck it.
Fuck!
Oh
my!
Fuck it.
That Merry Christmas, bitch!
Merry Christmas.
You
got P5 Scramble. So you're saying, Kim?
you know at GameStop when they advertise like a new game, they have those like big like displays.
Oh!
Yep. So
yep, we gotta hit the lick. We got.
So Royal has been released for 9 months now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually have a friend at GameStop, and I was like, "Yo, you have any more of these in the back?" And he's like, we don't." I was like, "Can you keep this one for me?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll put your name on it." He hasn't contacted me, and I really hope he didn't throw it away. Because I think around maybe like June or maybe like July, I would like come in to like ask if it was taken down yet, but it's still there. I haven't checked since I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, but I don't think it's supposed to still be up there. It's been a while since March.
Probably not.
March was like the start of quarantine. How long have we been stuck in our houses? It shouldn't be there anymore.
That's the thing, kid. They're backed up. They're backed up a few months because of fucking quarantine.
But it has my name on it. I want it so bad.
That's true. What does it look like?
Yeah. It's just a big ass, like cover art.
Yeah, like who is it? Joker or who? What's it?
Yeah. He's the cover of the Royal.
That's tight.
Like just on the cover, looking fine as hell as always.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, those look pretty cool. I know. Promotional material like that. Actually, my homie Hyper was able to get like those. They had like these like square posters for Tekken, and like shit like that, like promotional material like that. Like so, they I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they
some of the shit's fire.
It's fire. Yeah. I mean, they don't have anything to do with it either. So it's like once the promotional material is done, they just
Yeah, when Animal Crossing is out, they had like cardboard cutouts of Isabelle and Tom Nook.
Yeah.
Oh my,
that's tight.
I was finna rob him.
You know what? Speaking of robbing, I almost robbed a freaking.
What?
No, not like that. No. Listen, I can explain. So at Kinokuniya, they have these posters like promoting like manga, anime, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right,
and so one of my favorite manga, the Way of the Household Husband. It talks about like this yakuza guy who like is a house husband. And they had this really nice poster, and I was kind of like, "Hey, do you guys like have any like in the back?" They're like, "Oh no, those are just like for like promotional purposes." And I was like, "So when you take it down, can I have it?" And then so the guy's like, "Let me ask." And then so like I'm like waiting there. I'm like, "Oh hell yeah, he's gonna like talk to the manager. I'll get it." He comes back, "Sorry, we can't do that." And I was like, And then so I go, and then so fast forward to I think last weekend, I see a Jujutsu Kaisen poster. And then so I was like, am I gonna rob this place? Answer's no, I don't want to.
I was gonna say, okay. I was like, you better explain, Jesus.
And I was like, oh god, it just looks so good. I ended up grabbing the last 2 wall calendars though. So.
That's good. There you go.
Wow.
And that was that fucking. Oh wow, damn. Yeah, I know that they be putting up like every single like promotional poster like photo thing like I always saw it on the stairs. Even for shit that like already like released, it was still on there. I was like, dude, y'all gonna take this shit down or like
for real?
I mean, if you need someone to take it down,
hey, yeah.
I mean,
one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Facts.
No Bruno Mars. That's crazy. Yeah. Fucking. We're like nearing an hour, guys. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, really.
Pretty chill ep today. I mean, we're gearing up towards Christmas and from literally, I think from now, when this episode drops, it'll be 2 weeks until Christmas. Exactly 2. 25th on the Friday. We are going to be doing a Christmas episode, you guys, so do watch out for that one. It is going to drop on Friday. We'll make all the necessary preparations for that as a sort of gift to you guys for supporting us so far. Yeah, not really much else on my end. We're just kind of chilling today. So pretty good time to just catch up with everybody. I know a lot of us have been really busy. I know Markel's been really busy with work. A lot of us have been really busy with their life stuff. But yeah, I guess if you guys don't have anything else, all our socials will be down in the description below. Any sort of material that you would need to find will also be down there as well. And we'll see you guys at the next episode.
Free Melee!
Free Melee!
Free Melee!
Free Melee!
Playboy Cardi, drop a whole lot of red right now, I swear to God.